Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Listen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV. Whoa, 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 whoa. First of all, whoa, whoa, whoa. How did I not sort this all out, fam? What the hell? But yeah, big up to all you lot that are here this morning, man. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV. And yeah, talk about football, talk about transfers, North London derby, etc., etc. We're gonna get into all of that today. Remember, I will be live at 12:15. Watch along today. So yeah, for the game. Listen, I know it's a pre-season game, but when we play Tottenham, it's never a friendly between us two. It'll always be like this game forever. So to all you man that are here, make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button every single time. And yeah, man, listen, Spurs today, Spurs. Hey, ain't easy, but I'm confident on this game today. Not it's not not just because it's Spurs. It's because Arsenal's record in North London derbies. Arsenal, this club just knows what it means to play a North London derby. That's what it is. And I know Arteta doesn't win trophies in that right now. He doesn't get stuff over the line. But when it comes to North London derbies, that's one thing we can trust in this manager, because he can do it. Like for obviously his first few seasons and that the first two seasons he struggled a bit, and then obviously he grew into it and stuff. But yeah, Arteta has a decent record in the North London derbies now. So yeah, I think he's only lost as Arsenal manager. How many North London derbies has he lost as Arsenal manager? I'm trying to think. I think he's only lost once, as the Arsenal manager. I think he's only lost once, because no, he's lost twice actually. The 2019 to 20 season when we played Spurs at their ground in lockdown. Yeah, when what's his name? Kolasinac, made that dumb pass and then Son chipped it over who was in goal? Emi Martinez. And then the season after that, when Spurs beat us at their ground away 2-0 during lockdown, that 2021 season, that whole season when Son scored that banger and then Harry Kane smacked it in and they beat us 2-0. I think those are the only two times. No, Arteta's actually, no, he's lost 3 times. Oh yeah, because in the 21 to 22 season as well, they beat us at their ground. So Arteta's he's only lost 3 times in a North London derby as Arsenal manager. Yeah, he's only lost 3. Then the rest he's drew, and after I think he's drew 1. He's lost 3, drew 1, and then won all the rest of them. So yeah, decent for Arteta. But today, I thought we will win this game today. It's not because of the whole confidence thing. Yeah, we just know how to show up against Spurs. That's what we do. This club, we know how to show up in an important game. Arsenal's record in the London derbies for about 2 seasons now, it's looking good. We the club loves playing London derbies, and yeah, I do think we will win this game today. I said it on live and I'll say it again. I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal. I know it sounds mad, but I think we can get some goals today. And I know Spurs, they haven't really looked the frightening team in pre-season so far. They played Luton Town a few days ago, 0-0 whole game. Then they played Wickham as well, 2-2. 2 draws on that same day as well. They've only signed Kudus, and they brought in some young Japanese centre back, and obviously that some how do you say his name? That young centre back, Vlakovic or whatever, some young 18-year-old centre back, but they got him from last year. So generally, all they've signed right now is some young Japanese centre back and Mohamed Kudus. That's all Spurs have signed. They obviously the Morgan Gibbs White thing, but we all know what happened there. So he's staying now. He signed it. They made him sign a new contract. He's staying at Forest now. So they've literally only made 2 signings. Arsenal, we've made 6, 7 signings now. Kepa, Norgard, Zubamendi, Madueke, Mascara, Gyökeres. No, 6. Yeah, 6. Yeah, so we're looking good, man. Obviously, Eze is next to Arsenal. Want to bring in. I've spoke about this already. I do think we'll get Eze as well. So yeah, but today, right, guys, I just want us to. I want it to be a nice, solid performance today. I don't want to see no mistakes. I know it's Spurs. I know it's a pre-season game, but it's still a North London derby. It's going to be a massive, massive game today. Really, really massive game for us. And if we could get in their heads already and beat them in pre-season, then yeah, can't like going into the season, then they're probably, if we can win this game today, then they will definitely not be looking to verse us again, man. They will not be looking forward to it, because I want to rattle these man today. Every time when I play Spurs, we need to rattle these man. Like, I know some Spurs fans think, oh, we're in their shadow, they're in our shadow. Yeah, they need to remember who they are, who Tottenham are. I know you man just won a trophy. Yeah, cool. I respect that. Cool. But other than that, yeah, you know who you man are. You man are Tottenham Hotspur. You man have no prems and all that. Yes, cool. You guys might have the European Cups, and that's cool. But where are your Premier League titles? I don't see no prems at your club. Only Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, United, and City. We've all won prems. Where are your prems? 3 Premier League titles. Remember that. That's how much we've won. Yeah, I've got prems. So when it comes to Premier League talk about Premier League titles, yeah, Spurs think they can be involved in these conversations. You're not in these conversations with us. You're not in these conversations. Just don't. But like I said, I am very, very excited for the game today. And I'm hoping that the performance will be a nice, solid performance. And I'm hoping that Victor Gyökeres, or should I say Glock 14, Victor Gyökeres 14, hopefully he starts today. Now, I doubt he's going to start. But if he starts today, I'll be very, very happy. I can't lie. Very, very happy and over the moon, because we need a proper 9 in this game to start from for me. I know Arteta sometimes, when we have new signings, he likes to start them on the bench. But I surely think you start Gyökeres in this game. Like, the club knows how much his goal scoring record is that good. Surely you start him. There's no way you leave him on the bench. I feel like this is a massive game. We have to get a prolific number 9 in this game for me if we want to get some more goals. I do think we will see goals in this game. And listen, of course, I hope that we'll keep a clean sheet. But Tottenham just always find a way to score. Like, sometimes we'll keep clean sheets against them, but mainly they always find a way to score against us. Like when we played them at their ground last season, I know we got a clean sheet. We got a clean sheet against them at their ground when we won 1-0. Then at our ground they scored first. It was 2-1 up. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's another game like that. But I generally think we'll win today, and I generally think we can see goals today. And I'm really, really excited for this watch along, because I've been waiting to do this watch along for time. And you know how it's mad, yeah? Gyökeres could be making his debut. We play a North London derby, and Victor Gyökeres could be making his debut today when we play a flipping North London derby. Whoever thought that would happen? Whoever thought your new signing, Victor Gyökeres, makes his debut against Spurs? Bro, like I said, if he bags today, I'm here for it. Yeah? We're here for it. That's all I've got to say. But like I said, today, I just want a nice, solid performance. You know, I generally do think we'll win today. And I think we have the better momentum and the better, going into this game. Obviously, Spurs are low on confidence right now. They won their first preseason game. Then, obviously, they drew a few days ago, twice on the same day, because they played on the same day. They played Wycombe Wanderers at their training ground, 2-2, and they were losing 2-1. They were 2-1 down. They came back. Then they played Luton Town in preseason. They drew 0-0 at their ground. So yeah, so Spurs not going to be having a lot of confidence going into this game. But it is a North London derby. So, but I feel like both teams will be up for it. But I just feel like Arsenal right now we have the better momentum. Like we're having a good preseason so far. We've won 2 out of 2 our last games. Beat AC Milan. What was it? 2-1. 2-1. I'm pretty sure 2-1. Yeah, and then Newcastle 3-2. Then we got Spurs today. Then we got Villarreal next week, Wednesday at the Emirates. Then next week, Saturday as well, we got Bilbao at the Emirates. Then the week after that, the Premier League kicks off, baby. First game of the season. Manchester United away at Old Trafford. So yeah, that's the game we need to be going into with literally all our signings as well. So that's why I want us to get this SA deal done as well, because I want this SA deal to be wrapped up quick so we come in and have a pre-season with the club as well. So yeah, I really am looking forward to that as well. Hopefully the arrival get it done soon. I need that SA deal done. Like obviously over the next 2 weeks, we will see something mad big come out about Eze. So yeah, I do think we'll still get Eze. I'm not losing hope on Eze. But today, I just want a nice solid performance. And now hopefully players come out injured free. And obviously Gabriel and Timber, I don't think will be in the squad today. Again, I don't think. There was a report actually coming out as well. Speaking of that apparently they won't be in the squad today. So I don't know if that's true, but that's a report that I saw coming around that apparently they could not be in the squad. They might not be in today ahead of the game. So yeah, we just hope and pray that they are in the squad and hopefully they're good. You know, and I wouldn't be surprised if Gabriel, but I'm hoping Timber will be, because Timber was in training yesterday. Gabriel's just coming back from an injury, remember towards the back end of last season when we was playing, when we had those games against Real Madrid, and that the last few games he was out. He was out for a while. He had that mad injury, and he was out for like a few weeks, or like I can't remember how long it was, but I told you it was like more than a few weeks, or like I think he was out for like 2 months or something like that, or a month. I can't even remember, but he was out for a while, and Arsenal are just trying to ease him back in. Like, we don't obviously, and that's what I say about Mikel Arteta. I feel like he overplays players, and this is what I'm saying. Yeah, there's no excuses now when it comes to rotating players this season, because the squad now, you got a backup keeper, we got extra centre back. Yeah, we're good midfield. We're good. We brought in Zubimendi and Norgard as replacements. We got Gyökeres we got a striker now, and we brought in a right winger, Madueke, who can also play on the left, but he's mainly going to be used more for cover for Saka. So you can rotate him and Saka now. So there's excuses from Mikel Arteta about, I don't have the rotation option. If we get Eze can also play off the left, but he's also a 10. You could use him to rotate around him and Odegaard. You could play Ethan Wanyari there as well. We forget about Ethan. He can play there as well. Ethan can play off the right. So there is options for Mikel Arteta this season. And the games that I'm looking at is the cup games as well. How far will we go in these competitions and that? And I want to see how much he's going to utilize the squad, like rotate it as much. Like, I don't want to be seeing Saka traveling to, I don't know, like, let's use a Champions League. So if we say, I don't know, next season we play Watford in the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup or something, yeah, and we're away. Yeah, I don't want to be Saka. I don't want to see Saka traveling with the squad away to Watford away when you don't need him. When we have Madueke now that's here, you got Ethan that can play off the wing as well, and also as an attacking midfielder. So there's options now. So this season as well, I'm also going to be looking at how well he's going to be rotating the squad and like giving players a chance, because this season, yeah, we can't be overplaying players like how we do. Like Saka just plays mostly every single game. Like there are some games here. Say if we play that, I don't know, maybe Sunderland at home, or a Leeds at home, something like that, or Burnley, Leeds, Sunderland, whoever at home or away. You could put Madueke on the right there, use him. Like, there's options for this manager this season. So, but I am very, very excited going into the season. I feel like Arsenal, again, we have to win a trophy. I've said it already. You guys already know I'm Arteta out. I've made it clear. I think he should be sacked already. But like I said, he's not going to be sacked. But other than that, this season, going into this season, like I said, silverware is a must. Silverware is a must. But the Spurs game today is a must as well. And we need that win over these, man. We generally have to win over these, man. But yeah, I want to get into the Eze stuff as well, because that's the one, obviously, the latest news is coming out every single day about Eperechi Eze. But where he's going to end up, everyone's, talking about his future. Is he coming to Arsenal? He's excited about coming to Arsenal. He wants to move. He really, really wants to move. I think we will get Eperechi Eze. I've made it clear what I think about Eze. I generally think we will get Eze. But you know what my problem is, yeah? We've seen the news about Palace. They're trying to get Arsenal to really pay that release clause. Arsenal got the money to pay it. Of course we do. The club do have the money. But I think Arsenal just don't want to pay that 68 million release clause. That's what it's looking like. Eze has a 68 million release clause. And obviously Andre Burt is trying to get that down a bit. He's not trying to get Arsenal not willing to pay that. They are negotiating with Palace. Negotiations are still going on behind the scenes, of course, every day in contact with Eperechi Eze and his agents. Fabrizio was speaking about it the other day on his video about how Arsenal every day is still in contact with Eperechi Eze, his agents, his camp, and etc. That the deal is still is in works of progress. Eze's already told his friends and family that he's going to Arsenal. Eze really wants this move. He's eager to join. It's his boyhood club. He supports Arsenal as well, and it is his dream. So, like I said, we want to make his dream a reality and come true. So, hopefully, he can get this deal wrapped up. I still think we'll get Eze, but I wouldn't be surprised if this deal goes on for the next few days. This will be another tough deal to get done. Like, when you sign top players like Gyökeres, your Egos, your Bellinghams or whatever of the world, yeah, out there, these deals will happen because the club knows how good they are, so they're going to demand for a bit more money. Like, again, Eze, like I said, 68 million release clause. Palace want Arsenal. That's how much they want for him. They want that release clause to be paid, and plus, also, I feel like this deal will get held back as well for a bit longer as well, because obviously Palace are going to want to find a replacement for Eze. El Kudus is their player that they're wishing to look at. Hey Palace, what about Fabio Vieira? Are you interested? He's an attacking midfielder. He can play in the 10. He can do a job. Fabio Vieira. What about Fabio Vieira? Nah, bro. No, I don't think Palace will even entertain that. I can't lie. I think even they're smart. They're probably smart enough to know that. Fabio Vieira ain't. I can't lie, but yeah, like generally, I think it could be one of those things where Palace will look to get another 10 in, and then they'll probably end up selling Eze, because I do think Eze will go. Eze doesn't want to stay, and plus, I don't think he'll disrespect Palace. Like, he won't disrespect them because Palace have done everything for Eze, and he actually loves that club as well. Like, he actually fully respects from their fans. I don't think Eze would do anything to disrespect Palace. Like go on strike, refuse to turn up training. Like, Eze has full on respect, and he just helped though. I don't think Eze will really have any fallouts with Palace. I don't think it will end up anything like that. I just feel like this deal could be one of those deals where it could end up with the awkward situation where this could go on, but it'll be similar. I feel like this will be similar to that, but it won't go on for like weeks and weeks. I feel like something will get done, hopefully by the end of this week, or going on to the next week as well. Hopefully we'll see some new updates. But I'm hoping by Sunday you can see this deal goes work in progress. But I doubt it. But I'm just hoping. We just gotta hope. It's the hope that kills you, really. But we're generally hoping that Eperechi Eze will get done. And if we get him, yeah, I'm just going to be so excited going into the season because, like I said, we're bringing in all these players. Like, we've seen Liverpool fans say, for example, it's all well done bringing in your Wirtzes, your Kirkers, your Fringpongs, Ekatike, Isaacs as well, paying all this big money to bring in all these top players in. Yeah. So, like I said, Liverpool already know they have to win the league now. They have to. All the money that they spent already, 100 and what is it? Nearly 100 and like 30 something million on Wirtz. Nearly up to 40 million for Frimpong. For Kirkers, what was it for Kirkers? Like around 30 something million, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, they got Marmadas Villian, new keeper, young. He's like 23, 24. Obviously, Alisson, I think he's going to stay. Callagher's gone. They let go of Callagher, so they know what they're doing. So they've got a squad. Liverpool, Man City as well look dangerous as well. Cherky, Reinders, Ain't Nori. They're looking decent still. So, like I said, I'm excited going into the season. I feel like Liverpool are going to be the ones, but who the dark horses for you lot? I know some people have said Chelsea are like a dark horse. Well, I wouldn't be surprised when people are saying Chelsea, but I already said I do see Chelsea up there. They just won the Club World Cup. They will be in and around that top four, and I think they will finish in the top four. I can't lie. Chelsea will be up there for sure this season. Obviously, we saw the Here We Go Tato now, and Xavi Simons will be next because that one's getting closer and closer by the day. So, like, at the end of the day for Arsenal, it's about what we do in our business. But in that, I generally think that we will get this done, but we just have to be patient about it. But I'm hoping that soon we'll see. Like Ornstein Bombaway says, as we see that here we go. So, yeah, I try around that over the next up and coming days. Big up Aldi in the chat every single time. My bro, man. Big up Aldi. Hope you're doing well, bro. Big up to you, Aldi, bro. What are you, man, telling me? What are you telling me this morning, bro? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, like I said, Eperechi Eze to Arsenal could be to one to look at. And then obviously, moving on to outgoings now. Now, listen, the thing about Arsenal, yeah, and the outgoing situations, yeah, because obviously there's speculations about what's going to happen. We all know Reece Nelson's out the door. Reece Nelson Reece Nelson is gonna leave. He is. Like, that deal's advanced. We saw that advance come out about 3 days ago now, and we still haven't seen an agreement yet. But I still think that the Reece Nelson one will end on. I feel like he's gonna go. Obviously today, today's their last game out there in Asia. Then they'll probably be flying back. They'll probably be flying back to the UK. Probably tomorrow, maybe, or tomorrow, Saturday, I'd say I think tomorrow they'll probably be flying back to the UK tomorrow, I'm guessing. And obviously there's time for Arsenal, to get outgoings done. Nelson looks like he's on his way to Fulham, so I feel like that one's going to get done. Trossard, there's speculation about will he stay, will he leave, etc., etc. We don't know what's going to happen with that one. Oh my days, yeah. But sorry about that. Someone's at my door again. There's Zinchenko and now being linked with Fulham. The other day, Fulham now have an interest in Reece Nelson and both Zinchenko. So it looks like they want to try bring in both. Trossard, is there. There was a report actually, like, is he going to leave? Borussia Dortmund have a bit of an interest in Trossard, but there was a report coming out yesterday. Apparently, Arsenal are not open to be selling Trossard now, so it looks like he could maybe be staying. And maybe after Eze, maybe that will be the last signing then, maybe. But I think we still need a left winger. For me, we need a left winger. We generally need a left winger for me. Like, we need to bring in an extra one. So if Arsenal going to bring an extra one, I've already said it, sales have to be also in consideration as well to getting other transfers done. But I think if Trossard and Martinelli stay, then obviously we'll get a left winger. But I think if we are going to get a left winger, Trossard might have to go because I don't see us selling Martinelli. He's still young and Arteta loves the guy. And Martinelli loves the club and he doesn't want to leave either. We saw Saudi Arabia, when the Saudi clubs came in for him, he told them no, he's not ready to leave Europe yet. He's still young in his career. He's got lots of time, more years in him. So obviously he's not going to want to leave yet. He wants to stay in Europe and fight for the big trophy. So I respect that for Martinelli. Aldi says, I'm good, bro. Can't wait for tonight's game. Yeah, facts, bro. I can't wait as well. It's going to be a brilliant game today. North London derby out there in Hong Kong. The fans out there giving Arsenal the massive reception. Gyökeres looks good. I've been seeing him in training. He looks very, very good. And yeah, I'm hoping that he starts today, Victor Gyökeres. I doubt he'll start. I want him to start. I really do. I hope he starts. But I just have this weird feeling Kai Havertz will be starting. If he is, I'll be annoyed. I can't lie. I don't care if Gyökeres just joined. He's ready. The club knows by his goal scoring record. Throw him in there. Why not? He's a top striker. And you want your top strikers to be playing the important games. And this is an important game. I know it's a preseason game, but it is important. We've got to be honest. So why not? Give him a run out. Let him know what a taste of a North London derby is. Give Gyökeres a start. Why not? Aldi says, I think there will be a bidding war for Eze, and I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up at another club. Crystal Palace seem keen on cashing in big on him. Yeah, facts, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're really trying to dig deep on this Eze thing. Like, you know what it is, yeah, about Palace, yeah? Yeah. Like, look at Brighton, for example. Brighton, yeah, they have one of the best scouts, yeah, in England. We got to be honest. One of their scouts are probably one of the best. They find all these top young talents coming up. Baleba, Adingra, Menti, bro. They looked at bro. They found Verbruggen, young Dutch goalkeeper. Verbruggen's like 22, 21. He's still young. Yeah. What else they got? Like they found Caicedo. McAllister was at their club. Like they've Brighton they bring in players, yeah, and after then they know they'll be good, and after they sell them for big money, and then they just like that's what I'm saying. Brighton are very good at that. When you look at Palace, yeah, they're trying to, obviously they got a massive talent. I think if everyone would be interested in Eze, everyone. So yeah, but I generally still think we'll get Eze, and you're right, Aldi. They are holding up for a bidding war, but I still feel like Arsenal, he'll end up at Arsenal. That's what he wants, and that's his dream move. But I'm not sure Arsenal will sign another left winger after bringing in Eze. He might be our final signing, and Arteta could use him both on number 10 and on the left wing. What do you think? Yeah, I think that as well, Aldi. I can't lie. I do think that as well. That's an option there for Mikel Arteta to do so. But I still see more Eze. I wouldn't be surprised if Eze actually is more used as a left, because because I still, like I said, I still believe we'll get Eze. I'm not giving up on him. But if he does come in, yeah, and we don't see no movement after Eze, then yeah, I think that's it. We do our business. I think the club will just leave it there. Unless we try to get more sales out. If Fabio Vieira and Zinchenko and Reece Nelson all go over the next few days, then we get more money from our income. Because obviously Reece Nelson's going on loan, but if it's an option to buy. Zinchenko we're trying to get rid of permanently. West Ham yesterday had an interest apparently in Fabio Vieira. They added them to their list of more midfielders because Paqueta's just come back. And apparently Paqueta might be leaving the summer as well. West Ham might be selling him because remember he was going through that thing. So yeah. I watched Gyökeres training video earlier. I'm really excited because he looks like a no-nonsense striker. His main objective is to score goals, and that's exactly what we need. Facts, man. Facts. Tell them, man. Generally, that's exactly what we need. And that's what I'm saying about he loves the pressure already. You can look at, if you just see how he wants that pressure. He wants to feel the pressure, yeah, because he knows he's up there with one of the top strikers right now. He said it himself. I'm up there with the Harry Kanes and your Mbappes, your Haalands, your Lewandowskis, and that. That's what. And you know what? To say that, yeah, about yourself, yeah, it just shows the confidence, yeah, and the confidence in his game already. How he wants to be. He wants his name to be up there with one of the top elite strikers, yeah. So, like I'm saying, he's got that number 14 shirt at Arsenal now. I'm very excited for what he can bring to us this season. Very, very excited. I feel that we will see goals from him this season. I'm not worried about where the goals come from. I generally think we will see goals from him this season. It's going to be his first full proper season in the Prem. He's playing them before. Remember, I told you Brighton. He was at Coventry. He was at Swansea as well. So he has experience of playing in England already. He's played in the Championship with Coventry. It's his first time in the Prem. Like I said, I do think he'll fit in the Prem fantastically. So yeah, but I'm hoping today that he hopefully starts. I really want it in that start. When that starting lineup comes out later, I want to see Victor Gyökeres in that starting up front. If he's starting, I'll be over the moon. I need to see this guy in the starting lineup. I need to see it, man, because I just can't watch Kai up front. His preseason hasn't been. I don't think he's even scored in preseason yet. So far, he hasn't got a goal yet. And like I said, he hasn't scored a goal in preseason yet. And if we didn't buy a striker, that would have been concerning from Kai Havertz. Can't lie. Stuff like that would have been. Man, if we didn't buy Gyökeres, yeah, and we were going into the season with Kai Havertz as our main striker again. Like, bro, honestly, it's mad still. I can't lie. It's generally crazy. And when you look at it, the fact that he hasn't even got a goal yet is crazy. He's been like, I wouldn't actually, to be fair, it wouldn't say crazy. He's no surprise. Kai Havertz does pinch him with goals here and now again, but that's what I'm saying. We need a prolific number 9, and that's what we've got in Victor Gyökeres. So, like I said, the Victor Gyökeres signing, I'm very, very happy with it. Very, very happy. That one, when we were first linked to him as well, that one excited me. That one very, very excited me. And I actually thought, yeah, for the first few weeks of the summer, I thought we was actually going to get Sesko because Arteta was really pushing for Sesko, and it looked like that was going to happen. But I was like, actually, nah, I'm going to make sure, because like you want to go for a title, you want to win trophies in that, you want to go for the better strikers. Do you want to go for a striker that will be good in the probably that'll be good to bring an experienced striker now that will guarantee you goals, and you'll get closer to your objectives. And that's a experience and has a massive goal scoring record. And it's like Arteta actually just decided, yeah, Bert's probably right. Might as well go get Gyökeres. And look, he's delivered. Bert's delivered. Remember, the reports coming out that the deal could collapse. But Fabrizio was coming out as well, saying on his videos and on his, on his socials and that, saying that, he hasn't got any reports about the deal was closing to collapse. So he confirmed it himself. There's been no talks about the deal collapsing. All he knows that the deal's just advanced, and yeah, it was getting closer and closer. So like I said, I stayed patient and I backed it. And I told people, I told you guys, I still believe we'll get Gyökeres, and we got him. So yeah, and I'm gonna keep the same energy with Eze. I still believe we'll get Eze, and that's my opinion. So yeah, Aldi says prediction for tonight's match score. Today I think we'll win. I said it already, and I don't care. I said 3-1 Arsenal. People might call me crazy. I said 3-1 Arsenal, 3-1. Maybe it's a bit, but I'd really like to see Max Dalman as a starter tomorrow. I just want to see more of him on the pitch. Yeah, I feel like this season as well, he's really impressed Mikel Arteta. I feel like in the cup games and like the FA Cup and Carabao Cup games, we'll see more of Max Dalman. I really do think he's going to play a massive part in the first team this season. I don't think he can play the Champions League games. I don't think as well, because he's 15. I think to play the Champions League games, you've got to be 16. So he can play the Premier League because he's. I know he's 15 right now, but because he's 15 right now, going into 16 this year, he can play in the minutes in the Prem, like off the bench and that. So I feel like he will be on the bench for some games. But I feel like the most he will see Max Dalman this season is in the cup games and like the FA Cup games and that. I think that's when Arteta will be using him more. So yeah. The fact that he did more on the pitch in just 30 minutes than other players amazed me. I'm just sure he's ready to start from the beginning. Yeah, you know what it is, yeah? Max Dalman, yeah, it is a risk to start him. Like, obviously right now, he's probably like, he hasn't even done his GCSEs yet. He's still in school. And like right now, yeah, he's probably he's obviously definitely the populous kid in school now, obviously playing for Arsenal. And when he goes back to school, whenever he does, yeah, watch everyone just go up to it. Max Dalman in pre-season, new looking cold fam against AC Milan, and after this, like this guy's definitely already in the school already as it is for playing for Arsenal already at his age. But I said, other than that, I do think he is ready. I really think you got to look after him. Like, he's only 15. We don't want him to get over his head, think that I'm better than that player, I'm better than him, I'm better than Martinelli, I'm better than Trossard, I'm better than all these players already at 15. Like, we don't want him to have that mentality already where he'll think he'll start gassing up himself, and then I thought Max Dalman, but I don't think he's like that. He looks like a good humbled kid. He looks like he knows how to deal with pressure, and the way how he was gliding through Matt Target, in the game against Newcastle, by the way, was great. I was loving it. So I'm hoping today. I think he will. We will see him come off the bench again, but I don't think he's going to start. I know some people are saying start him. You don't start him, man. I think you got keep him on the bench, bring him on in the second half. For the last, I'd say maybe 25 minutes, 30 minutes, bring him on and then see what he can do. Let him shine, let him be freedom on the pitch. So yeah, but I don't think Max Dummett should be starting. Like I said, Arsenal just got to look after him, and he's got role models to look up to. He's got Gabriel, Saliba, Declan Rice has been one of his role models. And you know what I love about Declan Rice as well. Speaking of Max Dummett, Declan Rice, every club that he's been to, he loves looking after the academy guys. Like he done it with what's his name, Skulls from West Ham. He done it with him when Declan Rice was at West Ham. Declan Rice he knows he always makes sure the academy he loves looking after the academy guys, and that's what I love about Declan Rice. Him and Max Dowman have a good relationship in the club. Like they're always together for training. Declan Rice is always just looking after him. Even on the coach, they're always sitting next to each other. Declan Rice is like a father to him. Like just make sure he just keeps Max Dowman in check and make sure he's all right. And like I said, Saka's there as well. Ethan Wanyeri's there. All the clubs. So, but yeah, Declan Rice. I love that from Declan Rice. Always looking after to Max Dowman. Yesterday in training, Declan Rice was also teaching Max Dowman how to do the touch. You know the touch that he does with his arse? Declan Rice, that touch where he flicks it up. With his arse, man. Weirdo, bro. Declan Rice, man. But obviously, he's jokes, man. Honestly, man. But yeah. But big up Deckers every time, man. And yeah. Anyway, I almost forgot we have Madueke. I'm curious how Arteta will utilize him. You know what it is, yeah? Obviously, Madueke, he's still on his... He's actually joined back with the squad. I think this weekend, because he said apparently from the earliest in August he's returning back. So I'm assuming that he's probably still on his holiday. He's probably returning back to England tomorrow to start training with Arsenal. It said, and we should see him actually play against Villarreal on Wednesday. So I'm curious to see how he will fit in Madueke. So that's going to be interesting as well. But I do think Madueke will get I think a few game time as well. But like I said, he's here now, so we got us back. It is what it is. So yeah, I will be interested to see how the way Arteta will utilize him as well on the squad. I can't. Facts, bro. Max Dowman really needs to build his mentality from the start. I'm worried he might develop a star syndrome. I agree with your opinion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Facts, man. But like I said, I don't think he's in over his head, Max Dowman. Like obviously he's definitely excited. Yeah, that what he's done already this summer so far, playing alongside Declan Rice on the pitch. He's playing with Odegaard. Like that's a dream. Like going into the first team and playing with some of the best like star players. Like when you got players generally and plus the way how it's the way how he just calm and composed on the ball. Like the way how he goes forward and dribbles on the ball at his age is scary. Like people are forgetting he's 15. That's what makes it scary. He's 15 and he's doing this at 15. Like that's the man, bro. Like I was saying, if he's this good at 15, yeah. Like I said, bro, I could have loved to imagine what he's in 14 or maybe 12, because he must have been proper good. Because if you're Max Dowman must have been training every single day when he was a kid in the academy, yeah, and just making sure he's going to be one of the best players out there, so hopefully in the world. Because obviously that's what every player wants to do. You want to be one of the best players in the world, of course, facts. So Max Dowman, the future's looking bright for him. Another future England talent that we could see maybe future in the England squad over the next few years, maybe. Obviously not yet. He's only still young and really, really young. And plus, I don't think he could feature in the England squad anyway because he's too young. So, and plus, he's 15, man. Like, what are we doing here? So, yeah, I feel like Max Dowman does have a proper good future at Arsenal Football Club, and I'm excited to see what he can bring to the club. So, I do think Max Dowman will get a few availabilities today. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. But yeah, we have to wait and see how Arteta, uses him, etc., etc. But yeah, I'm not worried about Max Dowman at all. Like he's mature enough. I can see it. If you just see him the way how he trains every day, he's on it already. He just looks calm. He's nothing fears him. Like he's fearless as well. That's what I like about Max Dowman as well. He's fearless as well. And when you got academy guys that come through to the first team and showing their worth, yeah. And showing it that what they can do on the big stage, it's a fact, man. It generally is a fact. So I'm very, very happy for what I'm saying for Max Dowman, man. Like I said, I don't want him to get in over his head. Like maybe you can go out there, be excited in that, but just stay calm, because I don't want him being rushed into the first team. And the last thing we need is him picking up a massive, massive injury and ruining his career. Like that would be the worst. That would really upset me if that happens, because I don't want to see young players ruining their careers and getting injured and overplayed already. Like I feel like Arteta knows he knows that, the club knows that, And like I said, he's got big role models to look up to as well. So yeah, so I'm very happy with Max Dowman. So yeah, big up to Max every single time. But yeah, I think Max Dowman will get a few minutes today again, and we have to wait and see what happens in this game today. But yeah, like I said, I'm going with a 3-1. I'm a 3-1 Arsenal win. I've said it already. I think we can see goals in this game, but it's going to be a very, very interesting game today. So yeah, but regarding everything around Arsenal and stuff, again, I feel like we will see movement over the next few days as well. I think the likelihood could happen. Trossard could leave, but I wouldn't be surprised actually now, seeing the reports that came out yesterday. Apparently, he might be staying now. He probably will be staying, and maybe Eze will be our last signing then, if that's true. Because I think if Trossard is staying, I think maybe the club aren't looking to get a left winger now. I think if we get Eze, that'll be our last signing, and I think we're good to go. So yeah, but like I said, there should be more updates around other players that we should be being linked to. Like again, Arsenal's radar apparently. Rafael Leao, there should be an interest around there because that guy literally loves talking for Arsenal. He has some thing with Arsenal. He's like bro. There was a time ago where everyone's seen that image of him wearing an Arsenal shirt. Like it's like he loves the club, Rafael Leao. He must really love Arsenal. So I would love us to go for Rafael Leao. I already said that would be an option I would look at as well. But my problem with Rafael Leao is his work rate as well. When he's going forward, it's brilliant. But when he's come back in defensive, dropping back, it's a bit poor. And that's my problem with Rafael Leao. But he is an option we should be looking at as well. But guys, I'm going to end it there. Big up you guys for being on the morning show this morning. Big up Aldi. Love you guys for being here. Big up Aldi, I said every single time, for always supporting the channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button on your way out. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Good morning show. We spoke about everything, man. Let's go into the game and stuff. Watch along later from around 12:15 UK time. So yeah, the game kicks off over here for us in the afternoon at 12:30 today UK time. So yeah, because obviously Asia, they're a few hours ahead of us. So I know I don't even know how I don't even know how far they are. I know they are a few ahead. Let me get through you guys' last comments. So oh yeah, already. Oh yeah. Let me get through you guys' last comments. Aldi says, facts. Declan Rice is really enthusiastic about young players. He's a good role model. He could be great. He could be a great coach in the future. Yeah, facts, man. Declan Rice. I feel like Declan Rice would be a fantastic coach. I can't lie. I really do think. So yeah, that's good, Aldi. You think like Arteta, he doesn't like to rush young players too. He'll only play them when they're truly ready. Yeah, you could say that, but like I said, there's been times in games. Yeah, do you know why I say that about not rushing players? Like again, like for example, like Saka's come back. Like look at the way how Saka got rushed back last season. Like he came back from an injury and he got rushed back into that Fulham game. I know he scored and we won on to win that game, but he just come back from injury and he got rushed back into the first team straight away. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope that he doesn't get rushed in because we know Arteta's like just rush players back in. So yeah, Aldi says thanks for the stream today. Thanks for the stream, Tyrell. Big up. Have a good day. Yeah, love Aldi. Appreciate it. Yeah, big up to you for being here. Aldi says 4-1 for Arsenal today. 4-1, yeah. Listen, say no more. I'm going with a 3-1 Arsenal win. I'm sticking with my prediction. I've said 3-1. I do think we'll see goals today, but it's going to be a very, very interesting game. But it will be a tough game as well. Remember, it's a London derby. I know we've beaten them more times in London derby, in the North London derby, so I'm not really worried about Spurs. And I always back Arsenal every single time to beat Spurs. Are you mad? Every single time. Like I'm always confident against Spurs. It's Tottenham. I know at the end of the day, it's still Tottenham. Like we're forgetting, like they are a massive club. They are, but obviously they're nowhere near Arsenal's level, and they're nowhere near big as us. Like we are way, way bigger than them, and they know that. They know that, but they just can't stand us, and we can't stand them. Like obviously, they can just hold that, and they got to live in Arsenal's shadow for the rest of their lives. For the rest of their lives. So yeah, hold that. But yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, people. I'll be back live around, like I said, 12:15 UK time for the watch along. So be here, and I'll see you, man, later. And obviously, again, 11 o'clock show tonight. Be here on the channel. Appreciate you lot for being here this morning. And yeah, man, big up to Aldi, everyone in the chat. Hit the like button, subscribe on your way out. Remember, on the road to 500 subs, we're on 463 subscribers now. So big up to you guys. Subscribe and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I see down there. Find out every single time. TyrellgunnerTV. All three socials. And yeah, man, go follow me. I'll see you, man, later for the watch. Have enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, listen, yeah, watch along settings today. Come on, you Gunners. North London is red. Remember that. Take care, people, and I'll see you lot later for the watch along. We're up. Peace. Love.